What's up, my derps? It's your boy Gregulus. Hey, that's me, and it's Saturday. It is 9 p.m. It's Eastern Standard Time, right here, twitch.tv/thederpwood, and we are getting ready to play Mireborn, our vampire, the Masquerade actual play that we get to do each and every other week. Uh-oh, I can hear myself coming through on somebody. Somebody's watching the stream. I love to hear that. What's up, people? We are here. My name is Grant Smalls. I play a very not small, large motorcycle gangster who just recently was turned vampire. I am the group's protector. I'm a lover and a fighter, and I got beat up with a car door, and I'm pretty hungry at the moment, so that's where we're gonna leave that. You can hit me up at Gregulus Designs. I almost always forget to put my socials on here, but you can see it on the screen. Without further ado, I'm gonna throw it over to Cass. Introduce yourself, please.
Absolutely. Hey, everybody. My name is Death the Dill. I go by Death the Dill or Death the Dill the Official or Death the Dill Official on all of my handles, so you can find me there. I play Dr. Rowan Hale. I'm a veterinarian from the Midwest that moved down to Florida, and now I am here as a vampire, which is crazy. It's been a wild ride so far. I've been with Grant the whole time, but then all of a sudden we have this beautiful creature of a woman join us, and I'm going to pass it along to Tracy.
Hi, my name is Tracy. I play Alana Mirakesh, a femme fatale singer, actress, and hopefully potential guide to these new vampires, along with our soon-to-be rising star, Cody. Over to you, Cody.
Over to Cody.
I play Cody Biggs. He's socially awkward and really badly wants to start a band to dig out of his hole and make it famous. The end.
He doesn't even have a drum set yet, just for the record.
No, he can't afford it. Those are real expensive.
And off to Joe, I guess.
Yeah. First, I just hi guys, I'm Joe, aka DM Noctum. Don't mind me. You can find me at DM Noctum on pretty much any social. I'm still getting better at the social, so please bear with me. But more than anything, I am a professional GM over at startplaying.com/GM/Noctum-gaming. I run Dungeons and Dragons World of Darkness, and soon something coming out in October that there's a lot of people really excited for, so I'm really stoked about that. I will be your storyteller for the night, making sure that our wonderful newly made licks are going out and about and having a good old time here in darkened Sanford, Florida. Speaking of darkened, we always try to make a disclaimer because we care about all of you that watch, and we want to make sure that you understand that our world is dark. The one we're playing in may be a little bit darker, but in different ways. We know that things can be difficult and life can be overwhelming. Just know there's always someone out there to help. There's always someone that you can talk to. If you're ever feeling like you are lost, alone, and can't find your way out, pick up your phone. Do this for us. Let us run some games for you, and you do this for us if ever you feel this way. Pick up your phone, dial 988 in the U.S. and Canada. Find the help you need. Life's beautiful, and sometimes that's hard to see. But on that note, I got to call out first and foremost, Cody. Love the fact that you're wearing the exact same shirt that your character is, like literally the exact same shirt, bro. As one should, you know. Yeah. That's committing to the bit, right? Committing to the bit.
He's never said that to me, and that just hurts my feelings a little bit.
Hush! You came in professional. I don't want to hear your crap. You know better than that.
I'm sorry. I promise I won't derail like I did last week.
Oh, that's it. No worries, man. Actually, thank you for saying something about that. To all that you were watching, I spoke to these guys before, and I'm like, you know what? We didn't push hard enough on getting those experience points spent and earned. You know, we want to make sure that these guys understand how they can increase their attributes, increase their skills, or get a new vampiric discipline. But the biggest thing is we want you guys to see it so you guys can learn along with everyone. All of these guys are very new to Vampire the Masquerade. I'm the only one pulling the strings and knowing exactly how this really works. I try my best to teach everyone that we can about this game system because I very much love it. So tonight we are going to, as I said last time, start our session by making these guys use their experience points. So, as we ended last session, we made sure that everybody had their updated experience points at 24. 24 experience points is nothing to sneeze at. The difference, again, of World of Darkness to things like Dungeons and Dragons or Pathfinder is that you don't level up. It is a more consistent growth cycle where you can save up experience points or use them pretty much every time you play. So it's really up to you how you want to do that. But these guys all have 24 experience saved up. So we're going to help them all use those experience points. Okay. So let's see. I feel like I have an image somewhere that can help that we could show these guys. Let me make sure. Yeah, I do, but that's really bright.
Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna copy it.
They're mostly going to see my character sheet anyway, I think.
Copy image. There we go. We'll do it this way.
Yes.
Greg, here you go, brother. I'm gonna put it in our chat so you can copy that over to the chat in any way or look at it yourself. I wasn't sure how else to do it. So remember, you're the professional. I just DM. Storytelling.
Oh boy.
It's bright, but that'll help everyone get a visual ideal of it as well. So guys, in our chat, check that out if you want a real quick look over how everything works.
You're gonna have to give me time.
That's okay. Take your time. I wasn't sure exactly how to do it. I'm going to go over it right now. Anyways.
You know what? Can you put it? It would be easier if you just put it on. Can you put it on like the background layer of like where the actual image is?
I can do that actually.
That would be significantly easier.
I can absolutely do that.
Then they can follow along. We also got really good chat right now, so I just want to shout out while you're working on that. Ethan is a longtime subscriber.
Yeah.
We've known him since he was just a little young pup, and now he's old enough to be drinking in Jamaica. That's fantastic.
Hey.
We don't promote drinking, but we appreciate that you're having a good time. What else do we got going on? It's just we're on live stream, and there are some rules. T.S. Nelson, what up? Who else we got in there? I see Shield the Wardforged. Don't listen to anything
Hey, T.S. Nelson has been here since our first stream, and he brought the entire swim team to listen to us on our first stream.
Oh, right. Okay.
That's my cousin, bro.
I remembered.
Family right there, man.
And your family's a perfect dinner entertainment, although it's going to get gross. It's going to get gross. All the hearts.
We'll invite you to the camp out one day. One day, Greg. We'll invite you to the camp out.
What did I do?
Also, Shield the Warforged is already calling me out for. I said I promise I won't derail. He says he makes no such promises.
You can make them, you just can't keep them.
Right. Absolutely. Let's see how I can do this. I bet you I can make a note. That's probably.
Hey, this is probably the farthest we've gone with the stream. If this stream is tapped in from Jamaica right now, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we're international now. We already were because I'm Canadian.
We're international.
Right. I was about to say.
Yeah.
I mean, we got three whole huge groups in there. You got the Canadians, you got people up in the Midwest, and you got some Southerners. It works out.
That's right. Let's go.
Let's go. Add page. Not text, image.
By the way, we really should be starting a whole thing where it's like, hey, if you donate to the stream, we're gonna make you an NPC in the game and or something that we have to fight. Because my first thought was legitimately we have to fight a Swim Boys team that's just a slew of werewolves, and I was like, all right, let's go.
I love that. That's a great idea. Well, we should set that up. I wonder what's the best way to do it. I know you could do that with like on-stream coins, like when you watch long enough, if you get like 10,000 points or something. But you guys want people to donate, right?
Hey, maybe we'll have like a charity in the future that we can have folks donate to, and we can make that happen, because that would be really fun. I'd love to fight some of our. I would love it that we could like have our viewers also be part of the game, and all of a sudden it's like, this group is watching us. Oh, we are gonna fight.
We are gonna fight. I just think why don't we just do that? Because
gonna fight. All right, let's try this instead.
A loony or a toonie, yay! I love it. I'm like right there, guys. Like I'm like right there by the border of Canada and this in the States, and I'm like, yeah, I know exactly a Looney Tune. I have a couple of them I've kept since I was a kid because I love Loonies and Toonies so much.
Loonies and Toonies, that's how we doonies. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what I'm saying.
And if you guys aren't familiar, that's actually currency in Canada. If that's not apparent, just want to make sure that we explain that out really quick. For our American friends who are also here.
That's our dollar coin and our $2 coin.
Yes.
Really?
Americans wouldn't understand that.
No. We had a comedian make that joke once, where he went to a place where women dance provocatively, and he said, "Oh, with their currency, you don't make it rain, you make it hail, and that's not okay."
Yes.
Oh yes. I was like, "What?" Oh, it's very funny, very very funny. But no, seriously, then I collected the coins myself, and I was like,
like
this is
the
very
bottle
cool.
cap flip thing. That's what you're doing at the provocative dancing place.
Oh,
See?
yeah.
I set that up so perfectly for you.
All right, let's see if I can get this to look right. My clan, can I hit enter? That'd be great. Enter. Let's see if we can get this figured out nice and pretty so it makes life easy.
Wield, Shield, the new Warforged, you're correct. Your money is way cooler. It is more fun.
It's
more
like
fun
plasticky now. It's plastic and colorful.
Is it?
Yeah, and our money looks like Monopoly money. It's fine. It's fine.
Ours is very European.
Most people don't even use actual money anymore.
That's right.
It's all cards.
Yeah.
Ethan, I think it's time to take it easy, buddy.
Is it okay if my eyes are buzzing a little? That's every person's, I don't know, everyone's first time drinking, but like that makes so much sense.
5 sips, that's
eyes?
it?
Oh, well, no, remember, like,
They're
he's in
big
the
sips.
sun.
Yeah.
If you want to get wasted, just make a drinking game every time Greg ups the storyline, like derails. Take a shot.
Oh, please, no.
Wow.
We don't know you, but I want you
Wow.
safe. Please don't do that.
I feel
you will die.
You feel called out.
Yeah. Every time Barack sighs, that's a call out to our old show. Barack was usually sighing because of something I said too.
Oh no, so the Boondocks drinking game, Boondock Saints, if you've never seen it, the movie Boondock Saints, we have tried for 3 different family camping trips, but at one point it's where you watch it, but every time they say the F word, you're supposed to take half a shot. Half of a shot.
Half
So
a shot.
that way, to see if you can if you can make it to like 3/4 through the movie, you've already won, because everyone else is asleep. But like, yeah.
I just gotta make that head movement. Anybody who watched that movie will know exactly what I just said.
Oh no, we made it a competitive sport in my family, and so yes,
Hell
that
yeah.
is.
I love that.
Don't do it, you'll die, they said.
Don't
All
do
right,
it,
Joe,
you'll die. Yeah.
how we look at here?
Can you not see that? Oh, okay, that's what.
Yeah, we
Here,
can. Attributes level, 5
Let me
clan,
move that.
discipline.
Let me move it because I know I'm looking at the stream.
Oh,
Let me
I
put
can
it
fix
over
that.
here. Hang on.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
I got you. There you go.
Yeah, it's better over there.
There we go. I tried to make
And
it.
Let me do this.
Easy as
actually.
possible. And we'll go over all of it in a pretty quick manner.
Nice.
I still didn't get it right. Hang on, let's do this.
No, that's good. That's good there.
No, that's fine.
No, this is bothering me. All right, bothering me.
But see, this is what's going to happen, Joe. If you're watching the stream, I've got my whole character sheet's going to take over the screen.
Yeah.
Of course it will. But that's just how. I don't think there's any other way we could deal with it. So that's why it's just kind of like as a backup as we work through your character and such like that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, why don't you close your character sheet down or move it out of the way. Also, just so you know, you should be able to pop your character sheet out and make it a separate window entirely.
You can
not
do
sure
that?
if that'll help
I didn't
you
think
in
you
any
could
way,
do that
but,
in Foundry.
just to let you know. Yeah. If you open up your
Yeah, it's
character
the
sheet,
second
top
button.
right corner,
Oh
there's
my
there's two
goodness! I
buttons that
wish I had
pop up.
known that earlier. But I'm gonna have to keep it
That's
in for
okay.
the stream to see it.
Of course. But yeah, we'll go over it really quick, and then we can talk about, like, Grant, I know you spoke to me about what you're trying to do with your character,
Yeah.
so we can kind of go over everything that you're going to get specifically before we go into your character sheet and actually do it. All right. So yeah, this is pretty simple formula. This is consistent all the time. Real easy. New attributes. If you want more strength, dexterity, stamina, intelligence, charisma, manipulation, any of those, it's the new level or new dot times 5 experience for it. So if you have a strength of 1 and you want to have a strength of 2, you're pumping iron, you're working out and such like that, it's going to cost you 10 experience points. To get that up to 3 after getting into a boxing gym or whatever it may be, then it goes up to 15, then 20 and 25 and so on and such.
Wait, so you can level up by doing things in the game?
Yeah, well,
Experience
it's
for
more. It's more. You're getting experience every time you play. It's more thematic or narrative that you're saying, "Hey, my character is going to be working on its strength. I'm going to start trying to push my muscles, further or whatever it is. Or I want to increase my intelligence. My character is going to spend a couple of nights just locked away in my haven with books, reading. That's just more narrative aspect to it. You sitting there pumping iron. That's really up to the storyteller specifically. I'm very much of the mind, very similar to like D&D. If you take time every session and say, "Hey, I'm going to do this," or
Yeah.
I want to practice doing this, then I'll wind up possibly giving you skills without cost. You know what I mean? I'd be like, here, there's always that possibility, but that's going to be up to a storyteller. But yeah, new attribute is where we start at the very top.
So it's like The Sims, right? Like I cook 10 meals in a row and I get a level up one.
Maybe. But yes, if you say that you're cooking this and this and this, when you go to spend experience, you can say, okay, I'm going to increase my craft cooking skill by this much because I've been taking the time to cook more.
Did my charisma skill increase based on my performance last week?
No.
You actually went down one.
Oh yeah,
absolutely
negative,
right.
negative.
That's the point.
Thanks.
No,
Thanks, Tracy. Thank you.
It would be something like it would be something like, hey, I want to increase my strength, and you say that over numerous sessions, 4,
Gotcha.
5, 6, whatever the storyteller may choose. If you want to work on a skill that way, that can also happen. But if you go to spend your experience points, just for narrative aspects, say, oh, I'm gonna increase this because of this, doing it this way. So we got our attributes, right? We have our main attributes that we just went over. New level times 5. Next up, in clan discipline. There's a reason I say that. Clan discipline is new level times 5 as well. If we have someone who has a potence level of 1, has that first level of potence that allows them to jump really far or whatever the hell. To get to that second level, it'll cost 10, and then 15, and then 20, and then 25. Right? Now, out of clan disciplines, these are disciplines that your character does not start with due to the restraints of each clan's disciplines. Let me explain that a little bit better. Grant here is a Brujah. Brujah are known as philosopher warriors, or at least they used to be. Now they're just more warriors than anything else. But they have 3 different disciplines. Potence, which is supernatural strength, celerity, which is supernatural speed, and presence, which is supernatural almost glamour. Hey, look at me, or hey, run away from me. Those are his in-clan disciplines. Those are the disciplines that are within the blood of the Brujah, and you don't have to find someone to teach you those powers. Out of clan disciplines are going to be any other disciplines that are out there. And those cost a little bit more. Not only in experience points, but also for the fact that you're going to have to find someone who is willing to teach you those things, and they have to give you some of their blood, which means you are blood bound to this person, meaning they could possibly manipulate you or take advantage of you in various ways. So something to keep in mind. So yes, out of clan disciplines are a little bit more expensive than in clan disciplines. Doing next level times 7. So the first level being 7, the second 14, the third 21, and so on. You'll see something on there, or times 6 for Caitiff. This is something we haven't brought up in this game, and there's a reason for it. But Caitiff are vampires who are embraced and yet do not have a clan. There are many issues and also other bonuses to being a caitiff, but we don't have any in this game, so it's not exceptionally important. Just know that because they are embraced without a clan, they don't have to spend as much experience points on out of clan type things. Next one down, we have skills. That is new level times 3. If Grant here wants to decide suddenly to take up ballet, he would say, "Oh, I'm going to start going to the club and I'm going to start dancing on my toes and whatever." So he wants the new skill of performance ballet. It will cost him 3 experience points for that first level: 6, 9, 12, 15. All of these will obviously follow the same type of pattern. Next one down would be like blood potency. This is the concentration of your blood and how strong and powerful it is per inch or whatever the hell you want to call of your body. This gives us a lot of different advantages when you're able to get that blood potency, but because it gives you so many advantages, it's exceptionally expensive. It is new level times 10. So all of our players, I believe, are blood potency level 1. If they wanted to get to that second blood potency, which allows them to heal more, allows them to use their blood to increase their stats more, stuff like that, it's going to cost them 20 experience points.
So in a way, like oftentimes you're going to end up trying to bank them over a couple sessions, right?
Especially as you grow more powerful, you're going to need more.
Yeah. Okay.
Either that or you wind up spreading yourself out. You know, the good thing about playing a vampire is as long as you don't get yourself killed, you're immortal. So you can sit there and you can take a century and learn and master these specific skills, and then take the next century and learn 30,000 skills, whatever it may be. But yes, especially as you grow more powerful, things become harder and harder to get. So you will wind up banking a lot more experience points and saving for certain goals.
Cool.
New specialty. Let's see. Let me look at Grant's sheet since I'm just.
Do we
using
need to unpause it to make any
see.
changes there, Joe?
Yeah, probably. Might help if I do that, right? Let's say Grant here decides to suddenly start focusing on using a katana. And he wants to specialize in using that katana. This is what a new specialty would be. That would be a specialty of melee. And some storytellers may say, use bushido, so it's the way of the sword. Or you could just put like a katana, whatever it is. But that means that will allow him to add another dice to any dice pool using a katana. So those new specialties are just a flat 3 experience points for any specialty. Always. Same thing for advantages, merits, flaws, backgrounds, things like how much money you make, how safe your haven is, how pretty are you, how ugly are you, how various things like that. Who do you know? Who will talk to you? Who will give you advice, and who will be there to help you and ship and stuff. Those are all under advantages, and those two are a flat 3 XP every time.
Can you use XP? Sorry. I thought you were done.
No,
can you use
apologize.
XP to clear your health?
No.
Or it's not connected?
Good try though.
Yeah, this is coming. Yeah.
Don't worry. Listen, man, you gotta sleep throughout the day. That's what
The
you
blood
gotta do.
potency thing would help, right? Because it gives you more superficial healing if you did blood potency.
It could allow you to heal more superficial damage, yes, and possibly later on allow you to heal aggravated damage.
Oh.
But
Okay, so last thing-
not when you apply your XP to your blood potency.
Right. So yeah,
You still got to go to sleep.
you still got to sleep for the most part. Let's see. I mean, I'll look at you. Let me think
Same.
of. Remind me. I know you're trying to get out all those aggravated damage, brother. I get it. I know you are, and I understand
me?
the concept.
Mad face.
Yeah, 2 superficial points of damage. It doesn't help you. But yeah, the last thing on there says blood sorcery rituals and thin blood formula. I'm going to tell you this right now. I haven't run a single thin blood in any of my games since starting 5th edition. It's probably a thing on me, but I very much enjoy the old school vampire games, and caitiffs were the last thing that kind of came out that way. And so I don't really even look at the rules for thin bloods. Blood sorcery rituals, however, there are a couple clans who have a discipline of blood sorcery, and these rituals can do many things, from storing vampiric vitae into specialized containers, to warding a home against spirits or werewolves or even other vampires. And those are the level of the ritual times 3. And that runs us through all of this. I know I just gave you guys a bunch of information. So why don't any of y'all start asking me questions?
I think I know what I want already.
Do it.
I want
Do
I
it.
ask you a question, I'm gonna say repeat all of that, so you're good. I'll figure this out.
Oh, I'm here. This is what it is. You're not the only one who's going to go through this as you're watching this or playing this. So it's okay. Ask your questions and we'll get you.
So
I'm
if
sorry.
I want to add,
Also, yeah, no, go ahead. You're first.
if I wanted to add into like celerity to get a new discipline like fleetness, how would I go about doing that?
So firstly, I don't know why this isn't set up yet. To do that, what you would wind up doing is clicking the next dot in celerity and opening up the compendiums and such like that, pulling the correct power over, and then going in to spend your XP. But seeing as how it is a second level of celerity, it'll cost you 10 experience points.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Like I said, when it comes to in-clan disciplines, and before anyone starts biting my head off, if anyone is watching this and a VTM fan, Cody's character is actually based on an old derivative of the Gangrel clan called City Gangrel, which gave them celerity instead of fortitude.
So you fast as
And obfuscate, actually. Yeah, he's special. He fancy. I did this because I thought it was narratively great for the character. But yes, when it comes to your disciplines, in-clan disciplines are 5 times the next dot. So since you're going to that second dot, it costs 10.
Then how
DM
do you
knocked him.
add this?
Firm but fair.
Yes. What's that?
I clicked on the I clicked on the add discipline and it says new celerity power, but how do I change that to be?
Oh no! Don't do it that way. Open up that compendium that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
That discipline compendium, and
Yeah.
you'll be able to open that up, go into celerity, find level 2, and you can pull fleetness directly from there onto your character sheet.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's where I went wrong.
So,
If it doesn't allow you,
Joe,
let me know. Yes.
question for disciplines or things we don't have. Let's say like a really, really new player that's like listening to another Gangrel talk and not understanding exactly what he's saying. What disciplines or animalisms would we be looking for? Or what would you say to someone who's trying to level up in a like what would they level up per their thing, I guess, is a good idea. Like what do you focus on? Do you want to focus on what's going to get you your stats so that it gets you closer to something else, or do you want to focus on your disciplines?
So that's going to be very much a personal choice overall. Disciplines are going to be new powers. So if you're playing your character and you want to be able to, maybe summon a horde of animals, maybe you'll increase your animalism. If you want to be stronger, maybe you'll increase your strength. But also think about it this way: you also have the option to increase your skills. And the biggest thing when it comes to World of Darkness is making your dice pool as large as possible, right? Because all
How
of
do
your
you do that?
by increasing your attributes, your skills, any of those things except for like backgrounds and such can add to your dice pool. So increasing the attribute that ties to specific pools, increasing skills that go to specific pools, or increasing even disciplines. There are things like potence that allow you to add a certain amount of dice or damage due to your potence level. Celerity has something similar. Fortitude has something similar. There are numerous disciplines that will add to dice pools just because you have a specific level in that discipline. So how about this? Why don't you tell me what you want Rowan to do? I know she's very much so far like enjoyed summoning alligators and changing her shape.
Well, yeah, that was definitely usable at the time, but yeah, I think also too is that I'm not sure. I always like to base what my character would do based on what I think my character would choose. I don't like to min-max. I like to play it as authentic as possible.
Right.
So I'm trying to think about it from Rowan's point of view, but I'm also, as a new player, I don't actually know what to look forward to because I just don't know what's available. So like, is there like a sheet or something we can look at that we can always like know, like for our particular class? Or
there is a book that you either have to purchase or find a PDF for.
Okay. Well, then can I just keep my points for now, and then I can always update them later?
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Oh, okay.
Joe, I've been quietly on stream putting in, I put in, well, I guess I can stop this now. I put in 1 point on insight, which is 2 XP, right, as a skill. And then I put in a
skill, so it'll be three times the dots.
So it's 3 XP
per dot.
Yes, per dot. So
okay.
3, then 6, then 9.
Okay. So then, wait, then have I screwed this? Okay, then awareness, I added to the second, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9 together. And then do I have enough to do, I added a third potency, which is 15?
Yes, that would be 15 because it's an in-clan discipline and 5 times the new dot.
And I don't think I have enough to do this, do I? My math ain't mathing. 15 and 9 is 25. And we only had 24, right?
15 and 9 is 24. Your math ain't mathing.
Thank goodness. Thank
Your
goodness.
math.
Anyway.
Whew. Whew. Nobody
I was
saw
like, what
that,
are you
right? Nobody's
talking about?
watching on stream.
No change.
Okay, so how do I guess I can probably search up the description and stuff for Wrecker and edit. I can add it all in here, right?
Yes, sir. For Wrecker, you're going to go into the items on the right-hand side.
Delete. Okay, items on the right-hand side. Oh, yeah, okay. Vampires. Oh, this is all the work you've done. Nice.
Yes, sir. If you go into the vampires part, go into your disciplines.
Potence.
Find potence.
Wrecker. And it's in there, baby, just like that. Hey, folks, listen. DM knocked him here. This guy is prepared. Done. So that's it. I'm done leveling up, right? So then I got to go to my experience. I have to spend my 24 points. Oh, shit. Sorry to the stream. I used my
What'd you
keypad.
do?
I used
Oh,
my
I
keypad.
just used my keypad. You're not supposed to do that?
No, it's hotkey to a bunch of little things that pop
Oh,
up.
crap.
Yes. There are some background hotkeys, there's no doubt. Like
Oh.
WASD will actually move your character around and such like that.
Yeah, my character is gone
He gone.
off the screen.
Yeah. I can see your character's gone.
Yeah.
What?
I pushed a button. I pushed one of the number pads. I pushed two.
What did you do, Wade?
I broke it. I pushed two, maybe? There I am.
He back.
Yeah. I am also
Shield-
done.
Excuse me, sorry. I was just saying Shield Warforged said, I saw everything. Damn.
I saw everything.
I did celerity, another point in there, did fleetness, and then I did one blood potency. So that's 20 points, and I have 4 left over. I'll keep for now.
Okay. And how
How you
about
doing, Tracy? You're
you, Miss
awfully
Alana?
quiet over there.
Just watching.
She gave herself all the things.
All the
I did
things?
everything as suddenly as many points as possible, and I just haven't said anything. It's like I'm suddenly using everything.
It's always the
Um,
quiet ones.
Yes.
Don't worry about it, girly pop.
I added 1 point, 1 dot to resolve. I already had 1 dot, so my understanding is that is 10.
Yes.
And I added 1 to athletics, of which I also had 1 dot, and that is another 6.
Mhm.
So that
That's
is a total
16.
of 16 points with 8 left over to save for next time.
Absolutely. Very good. Looks like we all got it down pretty well. And Rowan, I'll help guide you and help show you what we can, what your character is capable of buying into, and what help guide you with whatever you'd like. You want her to find her way as well.
I mean, she's already pretty badass.
She is already pretty badass, actually. She is absolutely already pretty badass.
That's why I can wait. Don't matter.
There you go. All right, so we've got everybody leveled up, or this experience spent. So some of us are saving a little bit here and there. Grant's like, nope, I'm spending it all. We're gonna
Spend
get
it
this
all.
done. Spend it all. Very cool. All right, so last time we left off our session, it was rather interesting in totality. Nicky kind of took you guys to a spot. He said he had to drop off the van and get a different car. And while dropping off the van, he decided to kind of drop you guys off, right? He's like, go
Rowan
back
was
to the
pissed.
back patio. Rowan, you guys want to head into the back patio where he said specifically Kindred only. There you see a guard that is posted outside. Obviously, someone who would not allow someone of non-vampiric capabilities to go to the patio itself. Out there, you wind up meeting a couple new people. Rowan sat down next to a young lady in black with long, trusted hair, Alana. Cody kind of sat over in the corner looking at the live music venue, very skittish and a bit awkward. But Tom kind of went by. Nicky kind of says, hey, guys, this lady is a good person. I'm going to leave you here and go back to my sewer, an hour and change north of here. So guys wound up chatting a little bit and finding out who these two were. Everyone kind of came together and decided that Grant needed to eat before something else went horribly wrong. And Cody and Rowan were going to head to go buy clothing. If I recall
As
correctly.
vampires do.
As vampires are wont to do. You have to dress yourself regardless of how old you are or what you eat.
True.
That is absolutely true.
Or the fact that we can't smell each other.
That kind of helps too.
That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. For some of you, that's a very good thing.
Although for Gangrel, would that not be the opposite? We could absolutely smell ourselves as well as all of you.
You can choose to smell or not by pushing kind of your vampiric vitae through your nose, through your nostrils and such like that. But for the most part, I think most people, most vampires, just don't do it anymore or don't think about it. But anyone who has, especially those who fall into those with the discipline of like heightened senses, smell is a sense, and you want to make sure that you can smell anything and everything. All right. So why don't we start off with Grant and Ilana as the party splits up. You guys are going to head out. Ilana bringing Grant to what is considered a safe feeding ground, as in not in someone's territory who may then hunt him down for poaching on his mortals. And this will be the first time Grant actually has to hunt for his food, so it should be rather interesting. Ilana,
so explain this more to me, Lana.
Well, everybody has a preference in regards to how they like to indulge. I prefer my entanglements.
Do we know what, do we know, like, how to, I just want to tear into something real fucking juicy right now.
I would describe it a bit like going to different restaurants and figuring out the way that you like your steak. You may love it at this restaurant and it's so-so at this restaurant. You may love every single piece of steak that you try, but the only way that you're going to know is to take a taste of it. I prefer my entanglements more drawn out, a bit more dramatic, but that's just my preference. But for tonight, we're probably going to go with something pretty easy. Don't go after a group is going to be my number one recommendation. Trying to poach from a group is something that vampires that have been doing this for a very long time may be good at, but even I am not good at poaching from a group because the number one rule is don't get caught.
Don't get caught. I've been living by that rule my whole life.
So as we make our way to where we're going, how many people are out and about right now?
Let me ask you this. Where do you want to bring him? Do you want to bring him to a bar? Do you want to bring him to a residential area?
I'm probably going... Is there a park?
Yeah.
I'm unfamiliar with Sanford myself.
That's okay. No worries. There's absolutely numerous parks in the whole of Sanford, actually. So we can get you there.
Yeah. So I would probably take him to a park first. And explain that some of the easiest targets that you will find, unfortunately, are people who may not be missed. Homeless individuals,
like Cody,
for example.
Instantly
homeless
on that turn.
Individuals, for example. People walking home by themselves, potentially. We're just gonna see what's out there for right now.
All right.
Yeah. You guys head towards a local park. Let's see. What park should I put you guys at? There are numerous all around. You know what? Since I have the scene, we'll take you to Bentley Park, right outside of downtown. It's a park that you're familiar with, Grant, because this is where you this is the where they stopped you as you ran away in fear from the fire, right?
Oh shit!
So we'll take you guys back to Bentley Park.
PTSD.
Silas. You got to play on your stuff a little bit, right? Now, just so everyone who is watching knows, each vampire has a different predator type. This predator type is how they prefer to hunt. Grant himself is what's called an alley cat. An alley cat, their big thing is ambushing, surprising people, jumping on them from unknown places and shadows. Grant doesn't know this yet, but the good thing is, not that hard to find someone in a darkened park in Sanford at night. Not a problem whatsoever. So, you guys drive up to this park. I assume, or are we walking? I apologize.
I
guess
assume we
I
were
should ask
walking.
that.
Do I have a car?
What is your resources? I assume you did.
Where's my bike?
Where is your bike?
I followed, so I got my bike. I just get on.
Oh, you do have your bike. There you go.
A little tricycle.
You
Got
go to hell,
resources in
Cody.
one. You've got a
Start a band, motherfucker.
resources
Try it.
one. So
You're so
Alana probably
sad.
has like a turn of the century Honda Accord or something, like around 2000.
No, hold on. He has a motorcycle?
Yeah,
Oh, no, she wants on the back of the motorcycle.
of course she does.
If you show her this motorcycle, she will prowl around the motorcycle and she will caress as she is prowling around the motorcycle. Darling, is this yours?
Yeah, damn right it is.
Oh, she is gorgeous.
Thank you. And I'll take the helmet off and you riding, and I'll hand it to you.
Oh, you better believe I'm riding.
Let's go.
And she will happily hop on the back of the motorcycle.
And
Nothing
as
like
I
the
get
road.
on, you may or may not notice that the bike starts up on its own. I don't have to turn a key.
He just sits down and it goes. And
She's riding a little rough right now, though. She needs a little work. But where are we going?
And I'll tell him the park.
yeah, Grant, she starts giving you directions and heading down the way, and as you look around, you're like, man, I think I know where I am. I think I remember passing these buildings
Wait.
earlier tonight,
Isn't
actually.
this the same night? Like, wouldn't the fire still be happening? Or like, yeah.
There's no more sirens. There's probably still some flashing lights in the historic district, but the sirens are done. The fire seems to be out as there's not a bright glow of orange. But the good thing is, where you are and where you're heading, you don't actually have to go by the house itself. You wind up going down, we'll say going down 3rd, which brings you down to Sanford Avenue, take down the road, heading towards Bentley Park. About 7 minutes on the bike. Not a problem at all. You're weaving in and out of the old historic Sanford. You guys are seeing, houses that are 100 years old that are restored to fineness by people who have way too much money and far too many opinions. But it's nice. You're not going crazy fast on the bike because you're on old brick roads, right up until
Plus my fork is bent.
Plus your fork is bent. So the ride's a little bit more bumpy, which Alana may or may not enjoy with all the undead sexual tension with a motorcycle. But you wind up making turning left going towards Midway. And she points you out to the park that you absolutely just remember being at. That right there is exactly where Rowan was able to jump off of the moving vehicle, get in your way, and suddenly grow scales and knock you into the air, stopping you and kind of kicking you out of your frenzy. But you pull up to this park, find obviously many open parking spots, little places you can stop the bike. You guys park it up and get off.
So what now? Just find someone?
Yeah, I mean, we'll scout the area a little bit. Find a potential mark and take it from there.
I ain't afraid to get my hands dirty, but I'd rather somebody's gonna put up a fight. Let's make this even.
No, you wouldn't. But we'll find that out in a second.
Kind of cocks her head to the side. Interesting.
How about this? Why don't you guys roll me awareness plus wits?
Awareness plus wits. Also, I can
As you
mark
look
this.
around, trying to scan for bodies, possibly people in some of the on a park bench or underneath one of the large picnic canopies.
Oh, what the heck? Awareness plus wits.
Which you just raised your awareness, so good
Did I
job.
roll? Okay. I have to hit
That's-
wits first, right?
No, I would actually say hit awareness first.
Hit
It
awareness
usually makes
first.
it easier.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
there we
might
go.
ask you for 2 attributes.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Ooh, just possible.
Yep, it's not a bestial failure. Don't worry.
That is a straight up failure, though.
Now
Yeah.
that might be a
That was a
bestial
bad roll.
failure.
I've had some bad rolls.
Okay, not bestial failure, just a failure,
Just
and
failure.
1 success. Okay, I'll say it takes you about 10 or 12 minutes. You're wandering around, slowly lurking through this park. That if you were still mortal and your life hadn't been completely turned upside down, you'd be like, wow, like that person's really they're doing something wrong and creepy and weird because they're just like slinking through the park, looking about. But after about 12-15 minutes, we're gonna say, Grant, you spot a huddled body just kind of curled up on a park bench. Whether they're an intoxicated person, homeless, whatever it may be, they're there and they seem to be not paying attention to their surroundings, and you get a sudden urge. Best way to describe it is, you ever watch like a house cat hunting, where it slowly prowls, watches its target, and maneuvers itself to it? Your body almost instinctually starts to do just that. You start to, no matter what the idea of you wanting to have a stand-up fight, your body starts moving to the shadows without even your consent. It just happens to be a natural thing. You move closer and closer. And then we're going to do a little hunting roll. I promise this isn't me taking away your agency. This is me kind of describing how your predator type works. But you slink from shadow to shadow, growing closer and closer until you're just nearby them and you know you are strong enough and capable enough to take them. Will you attack? Will you try to feed?
are you asking me?
Oh, now I'm asking you.
I think
The blood is roaring in your ears. That hunger in your stomach is like burning in your face almost.
can I do because this this world is new to me, right? And understanding the game and trying to play to the character, I'd want to do something like fucking kick you said he's on a bench, right?
Yep.
Kick like the back of the bench and startle him awake and be like, fuck you say to me? I give him a fighting chance. Does that make sense, or is that not going to work?
Yeah.
Hold on, I didn't hear you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that will work. You can't hear me? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so Grant, you completely throw out any possibility of stealth, surprise, or advantage, and kick the back of it.
Like for me, that it's like the humanity inside of me is like, this is too easy. Like, there's got to be some sort of. I ain't never stabbed a guy in the back or shot a guy in the back. You know what I mean? Like that's
I got you.
okay.
And if your hunger was a little higher, I'd probably be like, I need you to roll me a hunger frenzy roll.
Okay.
But we're not at that point yet. So I'll we'll definitely work it this way. So you run up and you kick the back of this bench.
Yeah.
Are you doing so in a controlled manner?
It's intentional.
Okay. I'm gonna say you step up, come from the shadows, and Alana, you're suddenly alerted to him like moving a bit quicker, and so you look over to see him in all his green and black glory and rushing forward, rushing forward all of a sudden and raising his leg to kick. And you hear him say, "What the fuck did you say to me?" And he kicks the back of this bench, and the whole bench flies like 15 feet. The
Oh,
person
shit.
tumbling with
You're
it.
such an asshole.
You just got a whole new level of potence, motherfucker. I don't want to hear your shit. You are not used to your strength.
True.
And in all actuality, no, we're going to retcon that a little bit more. The bench does fly, but instead of staying intact and slamming over and over again, because you just got the new power of Wrecker, that thing shatters into 1,000 pieces, and the person goes tumbling amongst shrapnel of metal. And you hear, somebody like starts crying out miserably, but you can smell blood now.
Oh, now I'm frenzied because
No, you're
my
not frenzied.
No. I mean, like, just not from a play point of view, but just using the word frenzy. Now I'm concerned. I'm a bit panicked because I didn't expect that much strength to come out, and then I kind of like I'm fighting myself because part of me wanted to be like, okay, I at least make it somewhat of a fight. And the other part of me was like, you need to eat without getting caught. Fuck. And now I've just done this. So I'm going to like rush at him.
Okay. Now, normally, if you were doing a hunting scene and I didn't really want to do a whole roleplay thing, I could just have you roll a dice on your predator type. But for this, because the way you're attacking, I want you to do your brawl plus strength.
Brawl plus strength.
And because you have because you have prowess, you also get to add your dots in potence. So it is brawl, strength, and potence is now your dice pool.
As in, I add my discipline here. Oh, cool. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. I see it. Rolling.
Now you're going to have
10 dice here.
Yes, that is the goal. The larger number of dice, the more chances you have to succeed.
Nice. Three successes.
Dice, boy. 3 successes. That is enough for a nearly passed out drug addict who is laying on a street bench. You rush forward. Not this time. We'll save that for another episode when we have a bit more time. But you rush forward and you sink your teeth into the person and you hear a moan. A moan as if in absolute pleasure and ecstasy, and you suddenly almost feel the exact same thing as for the first time since you've been changed into this creature. Fresh, mortal human blood, warm from the tap, is spurting into your mouth. And it is the most delicious ambrosia you have ever tasted.
I'm looking to see if Elena is there and can see me doing this.
Oh yeah.
Brother, what?
Likes to be watched.
Okay, I was trying to make it weird. I just didn't want her to see me doing this. Like, I'm looking out of like shame.
That's a different type.
She's staring at you.
It's like when you eat a banana, you never look a man in the eye type vibe. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yes, shit. Something for all of our viewers and for our new players and stuff like that. Anytime a vampire bites a mortal, unless they have a specific detriment, like a flaw or something like that, it is called the kiss. And the reason it's called the kiss is because it sends a feeling of pleasure and ecstasy through any mortal that is bit. So yes, that person is moaning as you start to drain the blood from them. Feeding yourself. How much are you feeding yourself is a good question. Are you killing this person?
Oh, can you roll for that, or does it have to choose?
Ooh, no, I want a resolve plus willpower roll.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't know any better, right? Like
from a fresh.
Yeah,
right.
I'm into that.
Just dig
don't worry, Rowan. Your turn's coming sometime too.
Where the hell's willpower? Oh, it's up here. I'm an idiot.
It
There's
is
already a
also an
thing for this.
attribute. Mhm.
It's just a willpower check, right?
Yes. Maybe.
No. I got it wrong.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Roll me resolve plus composure. I spoke incorrectly.
And resolve. Gotcha. And
Thank you.
do I add my discipline?
No. This does not have to do with strength. You only add your discipline
For strength. Okay.
Specifically your potence for something that has to do with strength.
Cool. Thank you. Rolling now. Only 4 die.
Yeah, not great. Hey, 2 successes. I'll allow that your first time feeding with 2 successes. I will give you that you do not instantly try to drain this person.
But I think about it.
But you think about it. It comes up. You don't want this to stop, but there's something inside you that says, "Man, this is really fucked up." and the person that is beneath you, whose blood is like flowing into your mouth, is just having the time of their life. Yes. They're
Fuck, you're making me. Hold on. Okay. Shit. This is Grant. Grew up in a motorcycle club in Daytona, Florida. He's a grizzled fuck. He's already shaved. This guy's making all those noises. I hate to say this, but I feel like he's just gonna fucking punch him when he's done. And it's not what Greg would do.
That's so on brand for Grant.
I'm
on brand for Grant. Hey,
fuck! This character sucks.
Shut up!
Stop liking this.
No, this is going to be even more fun. So you wind up,
and it's a dude, right? Like it's another dude. Like
it's another guy.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is the homophobia is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, it's the homophobia that Grant has that he's dealing with. And in the month of June, Grant.
And implied. Yeah, good job, Grant. Good job, Grant. Yeah. Greg, that's a great character growth. I lowered your hunger as you drained 2 points of blood away from this person. A human body has about 5 to 6 points of blood technically inside of them. So you wind up getting your fill almost. You're not able to truly state that hunger inside you completely, but the noises of this person moaning and kind of gyrating themselves as the pleasure goes through their body annoys the piss out of you. So you take your fangs out of this guy and you say, "Shut the fuck up," and you fucking slam him in the head. You punch him in the head. I'm not going to make you roll because you have a specific power. Will you tell the viewers what lethal body does to mortals?
Oh no. Hold on. I think I can actually post it, right? If I click here.
Please enlighten us, because I'm not familiar.
So, using this power, the user is capable of causing horrendous damage to mortals, tearing skin and breaking bones with bare fingers. It's free. And the user's unarmed attacks can now do aggravated health damage to mortals if desired. They also, if desired, they also ignore 1 level of armor per potence level 1 of the user.
Definitely proven you have absolute control over all your powers right now.
I'm nothing if not composed.
All right, here I'll be nice, because if you do aggravated damage to mortals, they die.
Oh shit!
They die.
Don't be nice.
So,
No. Stop pulling your punches for me. Let's fucking deal with what the reality we're dealing with. That's the whole point.
All right, let's play it then. So, Alana, you watch as Grant is sitting there sucking down, and for a moment you're like, "Oh no, he's going to completely drain this person. We're going to have to hide a body." And you are used to hearing the moans of pleasure from people, especially with the way you feed. But you know what the kiss does, and you hear it, and you're like, "Oh, everything's fine and normal." And you see him like push the person away from him, like he's angry at this person. It says something, reaches his arm back, and slams his fist into this person's head, and it caves in.
All right. Like, at this point, she is going to run over and attempt to pull him off.
Okay, the guy's dead. Like his fist is literally inside homeboy's fucking thing. Grant, you feel the crunch of bone and the tearing of skin as your knuckles literally sink into a man's cranial cavity. You feel the blood and warmth of brain matter along the outside of your hand.
I'm
You
gonna
look down.
I'm gonna like pull my hand out, lick it off, look at Elena. I clear my mouth and go, I think I done fucked up.
I feel like that's his motto.
It's supposed to be like that.
Shit, no!
That fucker liked it.
They all like it. Oh god. Okay. Go.
No, he fucking like he liked it.
They all like it. Go back to the bike. Just go. Go back to the bike.
Do we gotta clean this shit up or what?
I will clean the. Go back to the bike.
Oh my bad.
God damn it.
I pissed the pretty lady off.
All right, so we have Grant going back to the bike, Alana about to clean up his mess, it seems.
Yeah.
Wait, what would you like to do, Alana?
Okay, so has anybody seen this? Now I'm looking around for fucking witnesses.
You're good. It is late enough in the
Okay.
night that there's not many people in and around. You happen to know the area well. You happen to know that this park specifically does not have any cameras. So you feel like you're pretty safe at the moment.
Okay. I am going to bring him. I'm going to carry him to a different park bench since this one's toast.
Yeah. What park bench? There's not a park bench. It is metal
That
shrapnel.
was the only one?
Oh no! I was just talking about the one that he kicked. It is literally not there. Just so you guys know, let me. I'll read this off real quick. Wrecker, his new power and potence. The vampire is able to exert violent, indiscriminate force on a static object in order to shatter, smash, or destroy it. So his potence rating actually counts as twice that when he attacks inanimate objects.
Damn.
So he's like super strong when he attacks something that isn't living.
Do we know why? Does anybody know why I've chosen this?
Wrecking ball?
So that no more fucking car doors are gonna
The
hit
van
like
door.
this.
Pretty sure at some point I commented all the grace of a wrecking ball. I think it's before you attack someone.
Of course it does.
Right. Yeah.
I happen to get a glance out of the chat for a second, and I'm loving like I did an oopsie daisy. Or whoops. That's phenomenal.
Boy.
Also, funnily enough, where this park is, there is a gym across from this park, which I'm sure has cameras.
That boy was roid raging.
It's a good thing you don't have like a signature color. Oh.
That's easy to identify.
All right, Alana, talk to me. What are you gonna do?
We need the soundboard up. Fuck.
But yeah, so I will bring his body back to a different park bench. And
They're wearing a hoodie too, by the way, so that'll help you kind of like cover it up if you
That's good, yeah. But yeah, and then I will lay him out, and I will also take any valuables he has on him to stage it as a robbery gone horribly wrong.
Okay. I will say, what do you find on him? We'll say about $11, a tinfoil crack pipe, and a small baggie with a small rock in it.
I'll leave the drugs. I'm not into drugs, and they're not helpful in the situation. But
take the $11.
I will take the cash.
There you go. He does have shoes on. They're not great shoes, but maybe that'll kind of help play it off.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take the shoes too.
Oh, from Ruin's point of view, she's like, at least leave him some dignity. But damn, okay, take his shoes. Fuck. It's fine.
Hey, you ain't here, lady.
I'm not here.
We'll get to your shopping spree shortly.
Hey, listen,
Okay.
he lost his dignity with all those noises. You know what I'm saying? No, stop it. We're not
So
doubling down on that.
You say just stop. Yeah,
Just-
we're gonna move ahead, right? A lot of you set the body up, curled up, very similar to the way it was before. Pull the hood over, take the $11 out, take the shoes off, so maybe it looks like somebody bashed him in the head for his shoes, or it's a drug deal gone bad. But you set it up to where you think at the very least it's not going to immediately point any fingers towards you, towards Grant or anything like that. Do you head back to the
Yeah.
motorcycle?
I go back
Okay.
to the bike. And I'm like, oh my god. All right. Looks like with you we're gonna have to do things a little bit differently, and that's fine. We'll figure that out next time.
I didn't mean. Oh, I mean, first of all, I just was trying to wake him up. I didn't mean to smash that thing so hard. I'm really just trying to get used to this power. I didn't know I was so strong.
I get it. No, we are a lot stronger than we used to be, and I understand that.
This shit's
So yeah, let's get back to the bar. You're gonna need to get yourself cleaned up a little bit.
Why do you gotta make all those noises?
Cause it feels. I'll explain it when we go have a drink. Just we gotta get back to the bar.
There you go.
All right, let's go. And again, the bike, even, how about this time, as I'm getting closer, turns on, the light turns on and ignites.
We're all just
That's
going to go through making the motorcycle noises, each one of us.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, you guys get to the bike, and Alana, it's definitely interesting. You've never seen anything like that before, unless he's got like a remote start in his pocket. But you head up to the motorcycle, you both climb on, start heading back towards Tuffy's. And guys, I think that's a really good spot for us to take a quick little break before we jump over to our other pair and their little bit of shopping late at night.
Oh, yeah, we're going shopping. All right, so
Going
we'll call it.
shopping.
Let's call it. We'll be back at what, 10:20? That
Yeah,
fair?
we could do that.
Okay, folks, we'll be back in about 8 minutes. If you can hang tight, yeah, just hang tight here, and some of us will be in the chat. Give us a minute. What's up, my derps? We're back. I've done a lot of talking, and I'm feeling icky about my homophobic behavior. So, Joe, you're in.
If that's not a fucking intro, I don't know what is. All right.
Let's take it over to our
Let's
lesbian
take it over
player.
to our non-homophobic characters. Just so everybody knows, we all here support absolutely the LGBTQ community. Happy Pride to everybody. We love everyone. That's what it is, regardless. Don't let Grant the character get confused with the player himself.
Yeah,
So,
it would be almost better to have Silas back here talking to dead people.
You know, the irony was I was thinking about that in the fact that you had a dead body in a park. And Tom, by the way, we miss you. We love you, man. But I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh, they got a dead body. I bet you he's missing Silas right now. They could just touch the thing and make it burn to ash.
It was perfect timing. The little thing came up on stream at the same time as we were talking about him.
Oh, yeah? That's cool. Oh, cool. Okay, let's get away from you guys while you guys head back to Tuffy's. The two of you are heading... Where did we even say? To Walmart or to Goodwill?
It was a gas station. I thought they were going to the gas station.
That Goodwill always closes at 9 p.m. It has to be a Walmart that we're going to get clothing.
Okay, yeah, we'll play it with that. You guys head down 1792.
Yeah.
Are we using Cody's car?
He doesn't have, no, it doesn't run.
Oh, it doesn't run.
It doesn't run.
Bad dog.
The wheels are gone.
Well,
it's on cinder blocks. Like
it's on blocks.
It's on blocks.
It's on blocks.
He can't move his car, and honestly, the car owners are like, "Well, it's fine, bro. You spend no money here."
That's it. So, do we want to walk to Walmart, or would we like to try to find a ride, or steal a car, or break into a place, maybe Goodwill or something? You could go dumpster diving. Cody's really good at dumpster diving.
Oh,
can I jump in here? I'm pretty sure if we want to stay canonically correct, at the end of last session, you guys said you were going to walk to a gas station that was close. Cody knew the area.
Okay, cool. I'm thinking about the one before. I'm thinking about the one beforehand.
The one before that, I know you were talking about going to Walmart.
Grant and I were going to go to Walmart, but then Grant freaked out over fire, so we never went.
Yeah, you never got
old shit though. Why you got to bring
old shit? Like last time we played.
Listen, Grant's having a really hard night. I get it, man. I get it.
You have those nights sometimes, my man. Don't worry. The next night you have, at least you'll have one less aggravated damage, right?
Fuck.
So silver linings.
So, do you know why we were going to the gas station?
Just to grab some clothes.
Why clothes?
All right. Is this like a gas station that like has tourist stuff? That's why we went there for clothes, or is this like one of those like mercados, like the shops that like, oh yeah, we sell like
they have a little bit of everything.
Stuff, but also have a market, but also like you can buy like t-shirts, rags, cell phones, that kind of thing.
Definitely a few of those in and around Stanford that are pretty easy to get to on foot from where you are, actually.
Yeah.
So that'll definitely work. There's one just a little ways down.
2 streets up and 2 streets to the left. I know exactly where we are. So, we're not that far.
I know exactly what you're thinking too, because I go to that little place every once in a while too. And yeah, they definitely do have like shirts and stuff. You won't find pants or anything like that, but you'll have, cheap overprinted shirts that are like leftover stuff from Amazon. Like there's a 4th of July shirt in December or something like that.
Shirts and only swim shorts and nothing else. There are no pants. Or boxer briefs in a pack. That's literally it. Like that's
but it's just like one pack of boxer briefs. And it's like the most random color and size, So, okay. You guys head 2 blocks up, going to 3rd Street, and then 2 blocks down, heading to the little market there.
Are we talking while this is happening, or are we kind of in silence?
I don't know. That's up to you guys. Knowing Cody, in silence. Mm-hmm. Cody's just like...
And this is where Rowan's like, is there like a role or something? Because I don't think like last stream we didn't really like dive into it, but like we're actually the same clan. I just don't know that. But like, is there any way that I would know? Or is there a role I can figure out? Maybe that like I can smell something on him.
I thought you suspected because you smelled the rat.
You smelled the rat, so
Oh,
you
no,
definitely
I
have
did.
suspicions. But I will say, why don't we do it this way? Let's have you roll. Why don't we have you roll intelligence plus investigation?
Okay.
And this is kind of you connecting dots as you walk, even if you're not talking to him specifically. But you have memories. You have memories of sitting in Nikki's lair and him kind of explaining things to you, and how like the vampires are broken up into different clans and how clans have certain powers. You smelling the rat kind of tickles your mind, reminding you of that conversation, and the idea of that you spoke of the disciplined path of animalism.
You know what? I know I just rolled that and I got 3 successes, but honestly, I was just thinking to myself, like, as Rowan, I feel like I've already had enough. But I'm really interested in this rat. And so the fact that he's not talking does not affect Rowan, because Rowan's also not talking, but it does want to connect the dots. But like, maybe there's a way that I can detect something in his rat that could also help. But I'm not gonna make it harder. But I did roll 3 successes, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would say you're reminded of that conversation pretty quickly. You're not certain. You remember animalism being a discipline power that was shared by a couple of clans that he mentioned. You know Nikki himself, who was quite obviously a different bloodline than you. He commanded an army of rats in his sewers. You recall calling the alligators yourself. So there's I won't say that you can tell that he's the same clan, but I would say that you definitely pick up on the idea that he has one of the same disciplines as you, which may lead you to think of that.
Or I think he's of the same clan as Nikki, because I've never seen
But
another
he doesn't.
Nosferatu, so
Right.
I don't know. That
He
they
does
don't
not
all look
look like
that.
Nikki at all, though. But
Well,
absolutely.
again,
Yeah, you don't know. You haven't seen
I
another
have no
Nosferatu.
idea. I just know like he had rats. This guy has rats.
I believe Nikki did say something about
Rat
Nosferatu
clan.
being. I think his whole idea was ugly, and I think that's literally the thing I said. But
Also, though, too, as a Midwesterner, I would never consider anyone just ugly based off of your like face, and so I'm like, maybe he was meaning that generally. I don't know. It's not something I
giant
would
bat ears and
say.
such like that. Definitely. Yeah. No,
I
but
mean, listen, it's
I would say you definitely have a feeling that either he is part of the same bloodline as you or the same bloodline as Nikki. Those are the only two that you remember him saying shared that discipline power specifically. And Carrat is in the car, yes?
In the car, on the blocks, down
Right.
some alley somewhere. Yeah.
Right. I just wanted to make sure.
Over a
Wait, do we not
sewer
call him
hole where I
Carrot?
actually hide.
No, that's
We
Carrat,
Carrat.
dude.
No, it's Carrat.
I just thought it was like a fun. We were gonna call him Carrot, and okay. I know what Grant's gonna do.
Rat.
Call you Carrot. Come here, Carrot.
Yeah.
Carrot. Sorry.
So because of this, I'm wondering if I do this thing, Joe, is that I want to pull it out of him without having to actually ask him. So if I did feral whispers to another creature, would he be able to dictate that I'm also using feral whispers? It's a good question.
With his specific powers that he has, probably not.
So I can't even do that to him to speak to him in feral whispers.
He does not
Or
have
with anything
feral
else. Gotcha. All right.
He has 1 point in animalism, and that allows him to have a rat familiar, pretty much.
But he is a vampire.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got protein, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know that though.
You don't know about that yet.
You haven't seen that quite yet.
Well, I also have protein. That's why I was just. I mean, no, I don't know that.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering to myself, like, oh well, all right.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this
She's-
point, she's just at this point just gonna side eye him and keep walking down the street because if he's not gonna talk, she's not gonna talk to him either.
Okay.
You'd probably just be like, it's this way.
Yeah, we're going that way.
You guys
Yeah,
head a
nervous.
few blocks down. Cody being exceptionally awkward and Rowan just being over the whole night. She's not sure if one of her first companions in her unlife is now perished after an explosion. Things are crazy right now. So you guys head a couple of blocks, wind up finding your way to the market. The market is still open. It closes late tonight. Step in, there's a small ding of many convenience store doors. But step in, and you'll see a gentleman behind the counter, and it is just that. It's a small little gas station. Back in the back corner, you'll have a couple of just hanger racks of, once again, real bad swim trunks or board shorts, and out of date, out of print, extra t-shirts from Amazon that may say the most random thing.
Like
Why are
Rowan
we-
picks up this shirt. She's like looking through.
3 Wolf Moon.
She like looks at it and it's like it's not gonna suck itself, and she goes, ugh, and just like puts it back. Just keeps going, and like life's a beach, and she's just like so over this, like the sunshine, just all this crap, and she's just like, do you see anything you think fits?
Are we here
Grant?
for Grant? Oh, I see.
It's for me and Grant because me and Grant smell like absolute shit at this point.
They're in
I
like the
see.
same clothing.
We died a couple days ago. Apparently, I don't know what to tell you,
Couple
Cody.
weeks, yeah.
I'm a couple weeks ago. Yeah, who knows? Time means nothing to us now, I guess.
All right.
Like-
I don't know. I do know there's like a bus stop or a truck stop somewhere down here. They have showers. If you really need one. But yeah, I'm sure there's shirts. I'll start helping look through shirts that extra large shirts, just like the biggest shirt I could find. And just be like, does this work?
You got it. You pull one up, and it's like a really old Budweiser red T-shirt with the 3 frogs on it that say Budweiser.
Yeah.
Like it is forever old, but it looks like it wasn't printed by Budweiser. Like everything looks just kind of off, like it's an off-brand Budweiser shirt. It's perfect. It is bright red, just to play with his coloring,
colors.
especially.
She sees this one bright red shirt, and it's got this big ass Harley on it. It says like riding wild, and she's like, Grant will like this, and she kind of like hands it over to Cody and says like, do you mind holding that for a minute? I also have to find something for myself, but nothing here feels appropriate. And she goes through, and it's like a crop top that says like daddy's girl, and she's like, ugh, and she goes through, and then finally she's like, oh, something normal, and like pulls it off, and it's just like, it says, oh crap, and it's just like a 20-sided die with a nat 1 on the top, and she's like, this feels like tonight, and hands it over to you, and she's like, all right, cool. You said there's something about showers at a gas station nearby, is that right?
Yeah, there's like a truck stop a couple blocks down.
Can we have showers?
I don't know. That's a good question.
You can take showers.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I just died 2 weeks ago. What do you want me
Right.
to say?
I know. But Cody would know. Yes, you do.
Yes.
You can.
Cody,
Yes.
when did you die?
That's a deep question.
When did you become alive again, I guess?
We're having this whole
suppose-
conversation in this small
Yeah.
gas station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, as
it's
we're going
Florida.
through
There's
shirts.
a lot of drug dealers and also
Yeah.
people that take drugs. I don't think the guy at the front's
Doesn't
even
matter
listening
that
to
it's
this.
Florida. That's everywhere.
No. This man has iPhone, like like ear pods in his ears, and he's talking to someone else in a completely different language. He does not give a shit. He is here for the night shift. I know exactly because I also work the night shift at a gas station, although Chicago, not Florida, but I know the exact feeling. He does not care that we are here. He's just like, if they pay, they pay. Awesome. But like, yeah, she's just, yeah, rifling through these things as if she's like a normal person, but she feels so unnormal, so uncomfortable in this very moment. And like, just thinking of the idea of like, can I shower? Like, will I know I'm not the Wicked Witch of the West, but like, if
Yeah,
like
you never
water
know.
touched my skin, like, are we okay? Like, I'm assuming no one's blessing it, but like, is that a thing? And now she's starting to spiral. But she's just kind of like walking out of the store now, and she thinks to herself, like, did we bring money to buy this shit?
You did because I
You did.
asked you.
Yeah,
Yes.
you did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yes.
got money from
My
Nikki.
card.
Yeah, we had a fight
No.
over it. You were like, I'm not
Yeah,
giving
you
you
did,
your
yeah.
goddamn money.
Oh, yeah. No, because I had to pull it out of my business account.
Yeah.
And I've been nothing but trustworthy on this evening, so I don't know why you were behaving that way.
I'm about to talk about you. She just pulls out like a couple bills, throws them on the counter. She looks around like for something else to make it seem less weird, and the fact that she probably smells and looks like shit, and she does the
Red
most
blood.
human but the worst human thing to do. She just like grabs a pack of gum and she just puts it also on the counter like really weirdly and says, yeah, I'll take that as well. And then she's like just grabs everything really fast and she's like, all right, good, let's go.
She's
And
buying
like kind of runs
condoms.
out. Right, like not condoms. She's like, I know we're in a bad state. She kind of gets out into that fresh air, and
While
even though
she's paying, I'm
not-
gonna do like a
Yeah.
bloodhound. Like I got that bloodhound merit, so I want to take a big sniff and see if there's like the guy that's spaced out with the earphones in, and then the clerk there. Like if either of them smell good, as in like worth eating.
Tasty.
I get it. Let's see. With the bloodhound, you're able to sense the resonance in the blood. For everyone watching our stream itself, blood resonance is when a mortal has a high spiked emotion or have been consistently in said emotion. It kind of leaves a flavor to the blood. And the bloodhound advantage, merit specifically, allows a vampire to smell what kind of resonance a person may have in their blood. There are some vampires who will specifically drink only from a specific resonance, but these different resonances can alter
Flavors.
and not only just flavor, but it can absolutely it can alter and give bonuses to various vampiric disciplines.
Interesting.
So, for everyone's knowledge, there is 7 different types of resonance: choleric, melancholic, phlegmatic, sanguine, primal, necrotic, and mercurial. And they all have different disciplines that are associated with them and how they're feeling and such like that. So like choleric, it's someone who has a feeling that is amped up. Adrenaline is rushing through their body and such like that. Melancholic is someone who's deep in thought, especially someone who may be depressed. Phlegmatic is someone who's working off of intuition, quite possibly in anxiety and such like that. So each one of these has their own pretty much type of emotion and acting that a person is gone through and leaves that little taste in the blood. For you, sir, the person behind the counter has a melancholic smell to them. So they're either sad or they're scared or depressed. There's something that goes on, but that is the scent that you get from it.
And the person behind us with the music.
We'll say you don't smell a resonance on them.
Okay, cool. That's all. I was just checking to see if they like heard us talking about how long ago did you die, that kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
You watch, and the clerk behind the counter is wary, but so is every clerk behind the counter on a night shift at a shitty little gas station in the Central Florida.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
they were watching you. You already paid. Get out. You know, shit like that.
Wow.
To be fair, the exact market that I'm speaking of, the owners and everyone that works there is Indian.
Yeah.
I
Did
know them
not
well.
expect him to be East Indian.
No.
bad.
I also met them as well. So that's why I was like, I know exactly this. They do not give a fuck. As well as me, I worked on Roosevelt in Chicago at BP. And I did night shift. That is from 10 p.m. until 5 a.m. That was
no fun.
hell. I was the one that had like the bars on my screens and stuff. So yeah, no, I understand. So I was like, no. People do not give a about what's happening right now. Not even a little bit. They're like, take your shit and go. We're good. Have a great night.
Oh, you paid. That's great. I don't have to call the cops tonight. Or at least not yet. So Cody Rowan, you at least not yet. Cody Rowan, you guys step out of the market and start heading your way back to Tuffy's. It's just a couple blocks. You guys wind up getting back there even before these two return from the bike.
While we were walking back, I was gonna finally answer her question after like a couple of minutes of silence anyways, and be like, I've been dead a couple of months. And that's it. Just kind of blurted out of nowhere after like a few minutes of silence. And yes, we can tell her.
Yeah, she accepts this. She goes, I have to be honest, I'm sorry. I know it's really hard. Well, at least it feels hard right now, but
it actually gets easier.
Does it?
Once you get used to the hunger and the what you got to do to feed, you just got to do what you got to do to survive, right? So you just kind of you just got to look at it as a survival and not a reflection on who you are.
I haven't thought about that. I mean, I've only fed from one person, but they were dying anyways. And the rest of the time it's been blood bags. But there's a way that we could just feed on blood bags, right? Like, it doesn't have to be...
Kind of. I don't think they work forever. Like, they've already... I mean, I've never had a blood bag. I can't afford that. I don't know where to find that, but... I mean, it's blood from a human. I imagine it would be okay, but it's not fresh. That fresh stuff. Whew. You know? Once you get over it, you just gotta let go of where the blood comes from. You just need that blood.
Cody?
Yep.
How many people have you killed?
A couple, as many as I've needed to. I haven't like overdone it. I haven't killed like more than I needed. I don't even know if I've killed them. I don't know. And he'll look down, just like he disappeared into his head, thinking about it.
That is the most amount of words we've had from Cody at all ever so far. So
yeah.
I can see him kind of falling into himself for a minute.
Yeah. It's easier to talk for him if it's a one-on-one.
You don't seem like it's something you enjoy, and I definitely don't enjoy it, so...
You don't enjoy it? You have to separate.
Two vampire staff therapists.
Couldn't afford one.
And even if we could, who would believe us, right?
True. I wonder if there are. There's got to be like a therapist vampire that's like lived for years and years. It's super good at their craft.
I mean, there has to be. I mean, at this point, if there's this whole other dimension of creatures that exist and they live for hundreds of years, like now I'm questioning everything. I'm like, was Freud a vampire? I mean, all of our greatest artists
change his mom into one.
Oh. And she actually like laughs a full laugh for the first time in a long time. It feels unnatural to her because she hasn't laughed in so long. But no, it's the first time she's laughed because it's funny. She's like, someone else gets this. This means something. And she looks down at her bag of clothes and she just looks over at Cody and she's like, I know you don't know us, man. I know we were just dropped into your lap tonight. She opens up the bag and she goes, do you think Grant's gonna be mad this isn't green?
You son of a bitch.
Yes.
She knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Of course she did.
She laughs and fade to black.
About that time is when you're going to wind up getting to Tuffy's. You're once again back at that back patio. You find the same picnic table is open, so you sit down with your new purchases from the market, and you hear the roar of Grant's bike as it pulls up to one of the parking spots right in front of Tuffy's. You guys get off the bike, and you'll see Rowan and Cody there. And Grant, the first thing that comes to your vision as you look over is bright red shirts. What do you guys think? Alana, what are you doing as you get off this bike and step into this bar and back out onto the patio and see these two?
Oh, she's immediately gonna go and order a drink, a very large drink.
Love that. Love that.
And then head back out and sit down at the table. Just give a big sigh, and she's gonna pull the $11 out of her pocket and then shove it towards Cody and be like, "Here you go. Towards your drum set."
Yes.
He's gonna put it in his pocket.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thanks. It's $11 to go in now.
This GoFundMe just started.
Yeah, $11 richer.
We're gonna crowdfund Cody's band.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm so sorry. I'll stop commenting in chat.
In chat? Oh, I gotta see this.
Oh, sorry.
Make Grant green again.
Chat has been incredible tonight, folks.
You're a mean one.
Nice.
Mr. Grant.
Mr. Grant.
Yeah, no, chat's been on point tonight. Great job, everybody. Grant, you are topped off with blood. You've had an interesting little moment. What are you doing as you step out? I gotta hear this.
I'm just gonna, take my rag off and kind of clean my hand. And
you all watch as blood and possible gray matter comes off of his hand onto his handkerchief.
What?
And I'm gonna watch. Is it Elena or Ilana?
Alana.
It's fancy. So I'm gonna watch Elena walk back into Tuffy's.
That's right.
And I'm gonna
see why he got hit with a car door.
I mean, he's a redneck boy, so he's nice and he's loyal, but he's rigid and he's stubborn, and he's kind of confused.
Why are you covered in blood?
What?
Why are you covered in blood? What?
And as you both look, you see blood splatter in various places across his body.
Is there a frenzy if we smell blood and we're hungry? Or is that just
only? Hunger frenzy predominantly only occurs when your hunger bar is full. There may be other times a storyteller will bring it up, but the smell of blood, not so much, unless you are starving.
Gotcha.
Did I miss a spot? Is that what you're saying, Cody?
Just a little on the side.
Okay, right here.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, thanks.
Did
Yeah, go ahead.
Why? Why are you covered in blood? Usually it's a lot cleaner. You guys are just going to eat, right?
You make it sound like it's simple and easy.
It gets easier over time.
I mean, I guess it was a little unexpected. I ain't really used to taking a man from behind, if you know what I'm saying.
Where did you go?
We was down Bentley Park there, you know.
Bentley Park. Did you happen to see like a guy, hoodie, carries a crack pipe, has like kind of okay shoes?
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you know him?
Nope.
Did you say hi to Park Bench Russ?
Nope.
Let him know I say hi. Park Bench Russ. He's great.
You're shitting me right now, Cody. Stop fucking around.
No, he's like my friend in the park. I see him all the time. He's one of like my community of the homeless people. Did you say hi to him? Like,
oh yeah,
he's always there.
I think we're acquainted.
He's a great guy. He's so nice.
Great.
He doesn't have very much, but he always gives. Such a nice guy.
A real giver.
Can I smell that he's lying right now? I just want to know.
He's actually telling the truth.
He's telling the truth.
Damn it!
Well, I can assure you that he believes in you and has now helped fund your band.
Well, that's great. You see, he's always giving. He's such a nice guy, Park Bench Russ. Such a nice guy.
Nice guy.
Yes. That is fucking great.
Unfortunately, the park bench part, they're gonna have to repair that. That was my fault. You might hear a story.
Okay, that's fine. He's pretty adaptable. I'm not like super close with him. He's in the community, and like I've talked to him a couple times. He's just super nice. That's all.
Very
that's
nice.
Cool.
Very, very giving.
Next time, I'll introduce you guys.
Perfect. I appreciate that, Cody. I'm just gonna get back to my bike here.
I'm not sure I could create a better moment to stop this game tonight. I gotta do this though, man. Shout out to Cody for coming up with some random ass shit.
He's been holding on to that all night.
I literally just sent him a message. I'm like, I'm gonna actually start sending you names of like the famous homeless people in Sanford, so that way, if anybody from my town ever actually watches this shit, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, we know that guy."
I gotta do it.
Yes.
That was
So
pristine performance.
Pristine. That was great. That was phenomenal. He's like, oh yeah, no, you know Russ, right? Park Bench Russ, yeah. Let's go.
Everybody knows him that goes to that park.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, listen, I'll give 6 months, like gift sub to whoever creates like fan art of Park Bench Russ.
There you go.
I promise this. I will absolutely just send it to the Derpwood or Daffodil or DM Noctum. I will give you 6 months free of charge. All right? Straight up.
Nice.
I really enjoy this community that just picks on me every way they King Ken.
Hey, Park Bench Russ is a pillar of the community.
Yes, he's not random. He's a pillar. Pillar. Oh,
Russ has been living there for several years.
Yeah.
Several years. From park bench to park bench, but always on a park bench.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
Damn.
All right. We can do a quick stars wish if you want. I'm just gonna say I gotta say this was a lot of fun. I know every time at the beginning of these sessions we're like, oh, we play in a dark world and everything else, and then we wind up laughing like half the fucking game. So I promise, guys, there will be some like evil dark shit that does come into this game. But I very much enjoy it every time we have lighthearted sessions and everybody gets the chance to laugh. It's usually your fault. But I just gotta say, I very much always enjoy you guys. To our two new players, you're fitting in quite well, and I love them both already.
A little too well.
A little. Perhaps they've been here the whole time. No, but honestly, I think that character. I think you work that character very well, and it's such an interesting thing. So for those who may not know, Tracy here, Alana plays in another game of mine in another a whole another system in D&D, and it's such an interesting dichotomy seeing her two characters, one being a bit more reserved and withheld, and Alana being like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's a lot of fun. It goes to show how great of a role player you are. Even though a lot of times you're like, I don't role play, I don't make voices. I'm like, I don't give a shit. You still role play. It's great. I have a good time. And Cody, man, especially the last like 10 minutes of this game, Cody coming out as like this deep philosophical, like I've hit rock bottom and I'm building myself up in undeath, idea was super cool. And of course, Park Bench Russ, man. Park Bench Russ. Like, that is going down. We're like, if we ever get to where we have a lot of people watching this and we need to like start making merch, our first sticker has to be Park Bench Russ.
Park Bench Russ. I love it.
Park Bench Russ.
Park Bench Russ.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
The next time we come to the park, there's going to be like a memorial for Park Bench.
There's a little plaque on the ground in front of where the bunch over where the bench was. Like
The flaming barrel.
Cody's like, we must avenge him, and I'm like, yes, we must.
It's gonna be so much fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait to get you guys like into the society of vampires.
Missed opportunity. The only thing I missed was the fact that we were supposed to go shower, and you put us right back to Tufts, and I was like, that's fine. I didn't get a chance to show Grant his t-shirt yet, so next time we come back, the first thing I'm doing is being like,
hey, I got these for you.
And throwing him his new Bright and Wild red shirt that he's got.
What time of night is it now? Like, so this is the same night
probably
that the house blew up.
I would say we're getting like 1 or 2 o'clock, maybe 3 even.
Okay.
I'd say it's about 3 because beforehand, before these two joined us, it was like 2 a.m. So we're getting probably close.
Yeah, it's almost time for you guys to find a place to crash and such like that. And we'll get into that beginning of next session. We will start off with Grant's new wardrobe, and then we'll go on from there. The biker's new clothes, we'll say.
Make Grant green again. All right.
Hashtag make Grant green again.
I was ready for the it won't suck itself shirt. I thought that was coming my way. My way.
The first one.
No way. That's way too good.
The fact that was the first thing you thought of is both scary and incredible.
It's one of the first shirts I've ever saw at a gas station, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's where it came from. I was like,
that definitely sounds like it's either from like nowhere middle of the country or the South.
Yeah,
like, absolutely. I'm like, I could see that at a Buc-ee's.
Oh, Buc-ee's.
What's a Buc-ee's?
We'll tell you
Yeah.
next
It's got to be
time.
an American thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is an American thing.
It's got a beaver.
Buc-ee's
I've
is-
seen it. BUC-EES.
Yes. Yeah, it is like the mall of gas stations.
Gotcha.
Or a Love's.
Actually has great barbecue.
Wow.
We have Love's
Yeah,
across the
Love's is good.
U.S.
Yeah,
So they also have a lot of clothing like that too.
they do.
Random.
They do.
But they're more
Alright, yeah.
classier. They're like the Target of gas stations.
Oh,
All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna do this real fast. Tracy, we're gonna start with you. All I want is just a favorite moment from tonight or something you really enjoyed.
Park Bench Ross, you kidding me?
Park Bench Trust. It's gonna be all of our answers. Like Park Bench Trust.
Damn, Cody.
Damn. Hitting it.
And
I was like-
Meme-worthy.
Grant just being completely unhinged no matter where you take him. He is you
Yeah.
cannot take him anywhere.
That's not, but like, that's not Grant's regular go-to. This has just been a very substantially difficult couple days.
It's true.
It's
Yeah.
valid. Absolutely. We'll definitely see him calm down, I'm sure. Things will
I'm less
even
hungry now.
become balanced. Yeah, you are less hungry.
But a little
For
less
now.
hungry. Thanks, Russ.
Poor Russ.
God, can he smell rust on his breath? 'Cause he's gotta know what
Oh,
the man
yeah.
smells
I wasn't
like.
that. He wasn't that close to Russ.
Well, no, but you
Yeah,
guys would have at
and he
least
doesn't
been
have
told that
heightened
you could
senses.
Smell under... Oh, that's true.
If he had
Ah,
heightened senses, then he'd be like,
see,
wait,
I could
Rust?
smell him. If I knew Rust
yeah.
You brought him with you? Bring him out. Bring him out.
Bring him out,
rat
bring
just-
him out.
Bring him out.
Bring him out.
I heard it
Russ,
too.
where are you? You hiding?
I'm waiting for Car Rat to come out and like smell Grant and go, I know this man. And like Cody's like, why do you know him? Why do you know him? Oh,
That'll be fun.
Who's
all
up
right, Tracy,
next?
Who's next?
Oh, I am going to go to Mr. Cody Boggs himself. Wait.
So I really like there's quite a few. I really like the first time feeding. I think my favorite part was Rowan pulling out the t-shirts and out of nowhere pulling out like 7 different
Yeah, that was good.
corny t-shirt names. Like
Oh.
I'm sitting here struggling to think of one while you're pulling out all these other ones, and I'm like, damn, I'm just gonna watch and like sit and listen instead because I don't need to come up with anything here.
That was that sweet improv.
It was very quick thinking. Yeah.
I lived in Florida for 7 years. I've seen all of those t-shirts. For
It wasn't improv, it was memory.
I see it.
Papa
Oh,
Dome,
okay.
not improv, true ass t-shirts I have seen.
I see.
Yeah.
That's
Right next
funny.
to all the Salt Life t-shirts. Like,
I actually own the crap
Slow
with
grown.
the white, with the 20 I died, with the one that says crap. I own that. I bought that at a gas station. Yeah.
There you go.
Throw it to who's next, Cody.
Greg.
Oh,
Grant
that's
Smalls.
me. Yeah, you guys have already pinpointed some of the favorite moments. I actually just want to highlight that we did a bunch of education today, and on the spot, Joe, you worked through it, and I think people going back to this will be able to like actually understand the system a lot more. And I found that helpful on my side too, even though like we've been talking about it transparently. But like, yeah, I think that's really good stuff. And I hope that we continue that. And it's kind of why 2 things. You've been giving my character the space to not understand the system. And we're working through that as you've seen tonight. And also done it in a way that it's educating people on how to play the game. So I think it's been really cool. As I'm done, so I got to throw it. Did Cass? Did you or did you yours?
No, not yet.
Oh, you're in.
I'll take it back a little bit. I actually had a favorite moment that probably didn't do a whole lot, but it character building wise, I thought meant a lot. I actually liked I liked 2 gang girls trying to find solace where none of us have solace, where he is socially awkward and I am overwhelmed, and just asking like questions like, so like, is this how it was gonna be? And like getting an answer, and then like it was a very somber moment of like an actual conversation, but we're both like, all right, this This is what we deal with. And Cody made Rowan feel better. And that, for me, was really great, because he also not only spoke, which I didn't even clock that he hasn't spoken a whole lot, but like, yeah, it's like two people finding each other who really don't want to talk, but they have a lot to say. And they're both going, so is this it? Yep.
May I add to that? I want to add that both of you were, in that moment, stayed aligned to your character, even though it was awkward. Does that make sense?
Really did. I actually really loved that moment, to be completely fair. It was cool to see solace being granted to Rowan, who's mentally, been trying to kind of play den mom to Silas and Grant since they escaped. And so getting that solace for her character, where she actually stops to think and says, boundaries are the answer. Boundaries are how this can work. And I love the fact that it came from Cody, who's just a little bit older, not much, but he was down on his luck before he ever became a vampire. And now he's like, I'm going to build this shit back up. I really, really enjoyed that, not only for the actual like bonding experience and such like that, but that's the depth of the role play that really comes with World of Darkness. When you question those things, your character has to think and feel the ideals that you had from your human life being carried into undeath, So I love that moment.
It's very humanistic. It was trauma bonding on a human level, even though we are both not human anymore. We were legitimately like, he's probably like, yes, I went through this. I know what she's going through. It's legitimately how, like, when soldiers come back from war and older veterans, you meet at the VFW, you have a chance to talk those things out with people who understand what you've been through, even though if you don't even understand it yourself. And this is coming from, like, a military kid as well. And so, like, that's how it felt like. It was like, oh, like, this is, like, true trauma. But it's like, oh, we've just made this a part of our DNA now. We can try to talk through this. And again, just like if you were alive and or undead, everyone else who hears your conversations does not give a fuck. They're just like out there like, are you buying stuff? Or are you leaving? Like,
right.
Yeah.
True.
Do I have to work
sure,
right now?
Vampires, whatever.
Exactly. Do I have to work now? Like,
yeah, right.
and the other thing I just thought about, I'm sure this will come up later on, is the fact that, like, Nikki kind of dropped us off with them. We don't know the prep that Nikki gave them about us, or the fact that we're being hunted, and if they even know that, which is also a wild thing now that just hit me. That I'm like, oh my god, we are still being hunted. But like, it's like, at this point, it really doesn't matter, because you can only take one step at a time. Just like in real life, every day, just take one step forward. Even if the only thing you did today was to breathe, good for you. And that is for both mental health and just in general. Just like, if the only thing you did today was lay in bed, breathe air, and stare at the ceiling, like, good for you. You survived today. Proud of you. Some days it's really hard to do that. So yeah, no. I'm proud of each and every person that does that every single day and chooses to breathe. So hey, I'm right there with you. But yes, I really enjoyed that moment. That was probably my favorite one. Also, Elena, like, leaving with Grant and then seeing his new powers too, also not knowing the extent of what he is, very, very funny. But I'll leave it up with Joe.
Excuse me, Grant is just as overwhelmed as you are. We just display it differently.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Her reaction to you, though, was very funny.
It was great.
It was perfect.
Really great. It really was.
Whereas your reaction was, I do have to give props here, because in terms of, like, your acting, you did a very good job of portraying a lot of uncomfortable feelings.
Absolutely.
Well, there's a man talking in your ear about how there's another man, like, grinding off into your body. And, like, even if I wasn't Grant...
Ooh.
No, I have to leave it at that, because that was the best line of the night. I'm going to give it back to Joe.
We should probably figure out, do we have any announcements left for tonight? What do we got going on? Anything?
I got a couple of things.
Absolutely. Happy Father's Day to all the
Happy
men
Father's Day.
who are
Yep.
fathers, because you guys are having to celebrate your day tomorrow. I hope you'll have a fantastic time. You all deserve it, especially if you're great dads, if you're dads from afar, if you're animal dads, if you're bonus dads, whomever kind
Animal
of
dads, I love that.
We're so excited to have you tomorrow.
Absolutely.
You should be celebrated for tomorrow, like straight up. Like everyone's doing their part. Like, hey, all of it.
So yeah, I would say our announcements are Happy Father's Day, and of course, again, Happy Pride to everyone.
Heck yeah.
We love you all. Thank you so much for being a part of our world. I would say I've got a couple of things I could put out there. One, I'm very happy to say that my first Vampire the Masquerade campaign just filled up today on Start Playing. I do have another one set up there, and a couple of sister games for Werewolf the Apocalypse that will blend together. Whatever happens in the vampire game will happen in the werewolf game and vice versa. And it also allows me to kind of play with the idea of having everyone come together at some point in time, which I've done in live games numerous times. And let me tell you, running for about 10, 11 people at once can be a bit of a hassle, but man, does it make for some really cool moments. Also, for anybody who's here and has checked out my Start Playing specifically, keep an eye out on that. I've already kind of done little bits of announcement here and there, but my goal is to be one of the first storytellers, GMs running Dungeon Crawler Carl in October. So as soon as that drops, I'm going to be working very hard to get that up and running as fast as possible.
And we should get your Discord link up here as well soon too.
I'll be honest, I'm going to cut that off right now because I do keep my Discord private. This is only for my game specifically, and that's not in any offense or anything like that to anybody. No, you're good. But my Discord specifically is just for my games. And I want to keep it private so people know that when they come into my games, they have a place that is just for my players.
Nice. Okay.
I try to make a nice, safe space where we can all have fun and have a good time and just be geeks and nerds together. We always have some fun, so if you're thinking about jumping into a game, here's a couple little other bonuses as well, which Tracy could definitely attest to. Miss Deathadil over here, usually once a month or so, we'll run a game like in our players pub, as we call it, which is like our general voice chat room. We've done all sorts of things from fantasy trivia to Cards Against Humanity. We always have a great time with that, and a lot of them will run long even after the games end, and everybody just sits in there chatting. We have an amazing community, about 50 people in the Discord signed up right now, so that's 50 different people who have played in my games, and numerous of them are very excited to play in the games. So if you ever thought about it, just know that you won't be alone signing up for one of these games. We have an amazing community of people who can help you out. So yeah, check us out. This is what we do, and this is what I try to do full time for the rest of my life, probably, is run games and make up games and have fun with people like these wonderful people here.
I love it. I love it. Anybody else any quick announcements before we run over? No? All right.
Nope.
I found what looks like a really cool Vampire the Masquerade actual play, so I thought maybe we'll raid them tonight. They're called Blood Money. They're doing a Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle. I don't have any other information, but they have a nice little setup, and they've got lots of people watching, so let's join them. While that gets loaded, to anybody else that's still paying attention, don't forget we're on twitch.tv/thedirtwood every Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here. And also on the opposite week, we post to youtube.com/@thedirtwood. We've got @DMKnockThem, @DeathAdillOfficial, @Wade Forshaw, the author, and @the_Dirtwood with Alana. We will eventually convince her to get on social media, pressure her until she hates. Yeah, I knew.
That's horrible. That's right up there with
peer pressure.
Grant.
No. To be fair, she told me eventually she wants to get involved or whatever, but we're just taking it one step at a time and enjoying the show as it is. All right, folks, we're heading over there now. Thank you very much. Tune in next 2 weeks. We're right here, Saturday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.